The 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid. We have a lot of new updates to talk about, but stay tuned until the end of this video where I will be sharing with you how you can save a substantial amount of money on new Subaru vehicles. Alright, let's get started with the updates on this hybrid Forester. Regarding the highlights, we have a newly developed 2.5-liter Subaru Boxer engine with electric motors and a high-capacity lithium-ion battery pack. The total system horsepower, it's going to be 194 horsepower. A standard 2025 Forester with a regular Boxer engine produces 180 horsepower. You're going to get 40% better fuel economy compared to the non-hybrid model. And these hybrids, they of course come standard with the Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive system. You also get the Subaru EyeSight driver assist technology as standard. And these SUVs will be available in the spring of 2025. Now let's go ahead and let's go through some of these details. So this Forester Hybrid, it is the first model in the Subaru lineup to be powered by the next generation Subaru Series parallel hybrid powertrain with that 2.5-liter Boxer engine mated to the Lineartronic CVT transmission. We do know that these vehicles have 194 total system horsepower and 40% better fuel economy compared to the non-hybrid counterpart. Subaru estimates that on a single tank of fuel, you should be getting about 581 miles of range. You get 35 mpg in the city, 34 out on the highway. Honestly, that's not that great. The RAV4s, the CR-V hybrids, they're estimated to get into the 40 mpg range, even if you go with the all-wheel drive versions of those products. But you do have here Subaru's top tier symmetrical all-wheel drive with the X mode, dual mode functions, with the hill descent control, and you're able to toggle between a bunch of other various off-road modes as well. You get the standard 8.7 inches of ground clearance here, while still maintaining a comfortable step-in height for both the front and rear occupants. You do get all of the useful safety tech features as standard here, like blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, etc. That is great to see. And regarding the interior space, these SUVs, they do come standard with the 11.6-inch infotainment screen. It's that vertical tablet screen in the middle. You don't get any physical buttons and switches really for your HVAC. Everything is operated through that touchscreen. And you also get a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster also as standard. These vehicles do come with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And the starting price for the 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid, it's going to be $34,995. The entry-level trim level, it's going to be called the Premium. Typically with other Subarus, they start out with a true base and then the Premium is a step up from there. But with the hybrid, they have chosen to make the Premium as the standard entry-level trim. And it does come pretty well equipped. You of course get that all-wheel drive system, 18-inch alloy wheels. You get the useful safety tech features as mentioned before, like the blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, etc. The 11.6-inch screen with the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, the full digital gauge cluster, a power rear tailgate with the hands-free foot activation sensor. That's all great to see. However, the next step up, the sport trim, is worth looking into because you do get the 11-speaker Harman Kardon audio system along with 19-inch wheels and StarTech's interior upholstery. Stepping up one level more to the Limited, you will be getting heated steering wheel, rain sensing windshield wipers, etc. Then you have the Touring at the top. Now I mentioned that the starting price is $34,995, but that does not include destination, which is $1,420. That is a rather steep destination charge. And that's another area where these car companies have just been casually increasing the cost. It's with that destination charge. So really that entry-level Premium, it's going to set you back $36,415. The Sport model, $39,415, the Limited, $40,830, and the top level Touring, it's going to be $43,115. But yeah, the Sport and the Limited, not bad to look into. Competing products like the RAV4 and the CR-V hybrids, they're also going to be in the mid to high $30,000 range and the low 40s for the top tier trim levels of those products as well, except with the RAV4 and the CR-V. On paper, they do get better fuel economy. That is something to note. But leave your thoughts below regarding this 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid. As promised at the beginning of this video, here's how you can save a substantial amount of money on new Subaru vehicles and other competing products. You can reach out to AutoCompanion, who is one of the largest car brokers in the United States. He is primarily located in the Washington, D.C. area. That's where he has all of his partner dealerships, but he is able to ship nationwide, although shipping is something you have to pay extra for. But as an example, on pretty much all of the 2024 Subaru products, he's got pretty good discounts. Things like the Ascent, he's got over 10% off the MSRP. The Crosstrek, 9% off. The Outbacks, over 10% off. But on the Forester, the 2024 model years, he's only got 4% off the MSRP. And as mentioned before, he hasn't updated this for the 2025 model year. I'm sure it'll be similar to the discounts that you see here. But regardless, I just wanted to share AutoCompanion to you as a resource to save money on these vehicles, because for the most part, I do like the way these Subarus are priced, and I do like the trim levels. I mean, you simply go with a premium trim level Forester or an Outback, you're getting a decently well-equipped vehicle for the money. So that's a good thing. And not to mention, Subaru dealerships tend to offer amazing support. The dealer experience is typically one of the best, especially in this kind of economy car segment. So that's good. But yeah, I mean, looking at these discounts, I would much rather get an Outback over the Forester. But he doesn't just offer Subaru, he also has Volkswagen, Nissan, Mazda. I do really appreciate Mazda products. On average, he's got about 10% off the MSRP on almost every Mazda SUV, including the plug-in hybrid versions of the CX-70 and the CX-90. Plus, they lease out really well. And also in the description box, I will have a link to AutoCompanion's free leasing calculator. This is a very powerful tool because it shows you the interest rate of a lease, the residual values, and the incentives that you can get in your local zip code. So whether you are financing, paying cash, or leasing, you should use this calculator to see those incentives, because manufacturer incentives stack on top of the dealer discount. So if you qualify for military or something and you're able to get like an additional $500, then that's going to stack on top of AutoCompanion's like 10% discount. But out of all of the economy car type vehicles, Mazda tends to lease out the best, and so does Hyundai, which AutoCompanion does carry Hyundai vehicles as well. Most of the Subaru lease programs, they're either going to be average or simply not that great. But then again, the finance terms as of right now, February of 2025, it's not that great. I mean, it's like 4.9% for 72 months on a 2025 Forester. That is just absolutely awful. But then again, interest rates, lease programs, incentives, all of these things, they do update every month. And of course, the manufacturer's website, that will update every month, but so will AutoCompanion's leasing calculator. So it's imperative that you use that free tool and you keep up with the latest numbers. It's a great negotiation tool if you want to use that for yourself, or if you want to purchase directly from AutoCompanion from one of his partnered Washington, D.C. dealerships. He does charge a broker fee for his service. If you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of his broker fee. Regardless though, I just wanted to share with you these resources. If you found value with this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Take care and goodbye.